Well, it's day 3. Last night we stayed late and finished up the whole drivetrain. The Performance Automatic 4L70 actually fit perfect. The flex plate mounted right up to the torque converter, so that was a real cool thing. Putting it in is actually pretty easy. We actually had the headers on the car. We slid the tranny through the center with our tranny jack, got a couple bolts onto the LS3, and then once we did that, we pulled it up in the rear, got the cross member from Holley in there. That was easy. A couple things I have left are the torque converter bolts, and I already have all the lines ran up to the front of the car for the cooler. Just got to bolt the cooler in and we're done there. From there, we got Jeff here from Painless Wiring. He's got a whole lot of wiring from the inside to the outside to all over the car. So got to get that going. I want to mount the radiator, the fans, and get all the plumbing going for there. And well, let's get day 3 going.
This is Super Chevy Magazine's Week to Wicked, presented by Classic Performance Products, where in 7 days we'll take this restored 1972 Camaro and turn it into a Resto Mod Pro Touring monster. Follow along at superchevy.com.
All right, so the last thing I had to do for the Performance Automatic trans was set up the trans cooler. So I set it here in front of the core support. That way you're gonna get plenty of airflow coming through there to cool the trans. What I did is made some spacers just to get it away from the radiator. All I have now is my push lock. I'm gonna use some 90s, one there, one there. There'll be a clean installation. The tubes come up through the wheel wells and then behind the core support. That way you don't even see any of the hoses. We're ready to go.
My name's Jeff Abbott. I work for Painless Performance Products. I've been with the company for probably about 13 years. My title is engineering manager. So what I do is I oversee what the new products are that we're going to design, and I also get into designing them as well. I'm definitely a gearhead. I love cars or trucks or off-road vehicles or mud or whatever. Crawling up rocks with a Jeep, it's a lot of fun to me, or high horsepower stuff like we're playing with. You know, I love all of our customers. They're great people. They're gearheads. They want their car driving down the highway, but a lot of very frustrated people call us at Painless on our 800 number, and their biggest issue is the fact that they just haven't read the instructions at all. Like for example, on this Camaro that we're building this week, the manual is set up step by step by step on the order that you really should install the product. So that's what I would recommend.
All right, so it's about time we get the radiator in there. We're using the Holley Frostbite radiator. One thing I did with the radiator is I put the Durelli fans on there. As you can see, the Durelli fans are pretty big. I like them because they're very efficient, and but the motors on them are pretty big. That's what gives it that extra space in here. But since we have the Eddie Motorsport S-Drive system on there, it's so compact, it gives us plenty of room to install both the fans and the Frostbite radiator. So let's try to install that. Let's see how much room we got. I'm sure we're gonna have plenty, but let's check. Let's get that down in there centered. Pull that back. I mean, we could almost put another S-Drive system in there, I guess. We got plenty of room there. The fans fit around the CPP steering box. So with that in there, we got our top plate with the isolators on there. We'll set all that in there. And we'll screw it down.
Hey, you made it.
Hey, Steve.
More or less.
How's it going?
I guess you brought us a hood?
Yeah.
It smelled,
Yeah.
I can smell paint
Good
from
to
here.
see you. It's kind of fresh, yeah.
It's kind of fresh?
Yeah, I came out of the booth at 9.
At 9 this morning?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, so that's like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, all kinds of time.
Yeah. Sure, no problem.
I got to bake in the sun on the drive up.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
good. So I guess we won't be color sanding it this week, huh?
No.
No.
At least a week, yeah.
At least a week. Okay,
There's
well,
quite a
you
bit
know,
clear on
hey,
it.
when you're on a week time schedule, that's what you end up doing.
Yep.
So hey, guys are here from Best of Show. They brought us our hood. As you might recall, our car had the lovely 4-inch cowl hood on it, fiberglass that did not fit the car at all. Oh, and the truck, 2017 Chevy 3500 dually. It can tow 24,000 pounds. I think it's big enough to move a hood. But Chevrolet was nice enough to loan us this truck for the week, so big thanks to them because this would have been hard to fit in our regular cars. So thanks to Chevrolet and thanks to Best of Show for getting our hood painted. And like I said, let's get it out and get it on our Camaro. Oh, never mind.
Hi, my name's John Gilbert. I'm a tech editor for the Street Rod Group and the Super Chevy Network. I've been around since the, just the magazine days. We do our photos and write our stories. And they said, well, you guys are going to have to do Facebook Live. And I thought, well, okay. I put it off for about 4 months. And then I thought, well, what the heck, I'll give it a shot. And I've probably done about 150 programs now. So that's the thing, this is live TV, that's what this is. And it's so cool because it's that's what does it. And this battery pack, live TV. A little while ago, I finally showed my face. Usually people ask, and like again, people's kids are watching. You don't want to give the poor little guys and gals, nightmares. So anyways, I'm just an old man, drives an old truck. Second gens, man, this thing is, I would never was too big.
All right, so it's the end of day 3. Got the radiator fans mounted, fuel system's all plumbed in, got the Terminator throttle body on there, nitrous is under that. Jeff is here from Painless, thank God, and he's got a ton of the wiring going. Everything's kind of roughed in there. It's already terminated, ready to get plugged in. And we even got the engine wired in for the EFI. So looking good for today. Tomorrow we're gonna come in early. And one of the big things we wanna do is get the wiring all wrapped up, get this thing back up on the lift, and start on the exhaust.